This is Sound in Your Ears, a mix of trivia and clues to help you discover 3 Paul McCartney recordings from his epic post-Beatles career, plus 1 bonus track from the deeper end of his discography. This song from 2026's The Boys of Dungeon Lane opens side 2 of the vinyl LP. Paul's producing and writing partner, Andrew Watt, contributed some electric guitar, tambourine, drum loops, and Brenel tape loops to what Paul called basically a rocker. It represents something of a rarity for Paul's albums, most of which don't open the Flipside with up-tempo rock and roll. The following 3 songs from the late 1980s were a string of exceptions. Paul's last rocker to open the Flipside of an album came on 1989's Flowers in the Dirt. The 1990s ushered out vinyl releases in favor of CDs, leaving this track as the next most recent rocker to be featured at the beginning of a Flipside. Oddly enough, Paul elected to re-record this song with musicians from his 1989 and 1990 touring band for the single release. During that world tour, it served as the setlist opener, as preserved on the tour album Tripping the Live Fantastic. Drummer Chris Whitten joined Paul and Linda McCartney on all released versions of the song. This song opened side 2 of Paul's 1986 album, Press to Play. Despite heavy use of synthesizers, the pop-rock love song chugs along after opening with a country-flavored guitar sound. As the first single, it was released in mid-July, preceding the album by more than a month. A music video for the song was shot in the London Underground, following Paul on a rail trip from South Kensington to Piccadilly Circus. Our bonus track was the opener of side 2 of Paul's studio LP that came out in 1988 exclusively in the Soviet Union. The covers album was later released on CD in the fall of 1991. The album's title was the Russian translation of Back in the USSR. This song was written and performed by blues singer Arthur Crudup in the 1940s, but was most famously the first single by Elvis Presley in 1954. Paul is known to have sung this early rock and roll hit as far back as 1957 during his time with the Quarrymen, John Lennon's group that eventually became the Beatles. Paul recorded a version of the song in 1963 for BBC radio program Pop Go the Beatles. More recently, Paul recorded it again in the year 2000 alongside guitarist Scotty Moore and drummer DJ Fontana, former members of Elvis's band. Good luck figuring out this Macca Mini mix and getting some sound in your ears.